Hello and welcome back to another plan with me, this time for the month of April. So I'll be using my favorite Pastel markers since they don't bleed through the sketchbook. So I went in first with this light flesh shade, and I want to make the title of April like a gradient going from light to dark. And then at the top I went in with this medium purple pink. But however, those are the only two pink Faber-Castell colors I have, so I had to do the middle color with Copic, and then I'm just trying to blend them in. So I chose to do the color pink because April reminds me of the sakura blooming in Japan, and if you don't know, I have this obsession with Japan, so that's just what I came to mind. And then I just wanted to decorate the rest of this with pink Pokemon to kind of match this title. So I'm going to draw my monthly goals on the same page as the title. I just wanted to try to experiment with having a functional title page. And then I'm going to start choosing which Pokemon I'm going to draw. So the first one is Slowpoke. I think he's a pretty silly guy. I also wanted to put important dates for this month, so that's gonna go here. But I wanted more time to think about what to put there. So in the meantime, I'm going to draw Chansey. And for some reason, I really struggled with drawing her. And I just wanted her to be as cute as she should be, and it wasn't really happening. But I think in the end, I finally got it. Next, while thinking of my important dates still and my goals, I'm going to draw Fluffy. I like sheep, I think they're silly guys, so that's why I wanted to include her. But here's where my struggle with my markers begins. So I only have two pink colors from Faber-Castell, and one isn't true pink, it's supposed to be a light skin tone. So I think it looks kind of weird, but that was my only option, and I tried to make it work. I did go ahead and use a little bit of my Copic marker, even though I know it would bleed through to the other side, just because I thought that was the only way to salvage it. But yeah, and Chansey too, she shouldn't be this color, she should be a little bit more pink, but it is what it is. The only place it really worked out was in Snorlax's mouth area, which by the way reminds me of Homer Simpson's mouth. But I did the best I could with these colors. I think in retrospect I should think more about my color scheme and see if the colors I have actually work for it, because I just looked and said, oh, I have pink, it should be okay, but it wasn't really okay. So my main goals for this month will be to make progress on my research. That's the most important thing right now, because I have my comprehensive exam soon. Well, soon as in in a few months, so I should have some base case thing worked out for that, and then have a plan how to tackle the rest of it. And the only important dates I could think of were Good Friday, because it's a holiday and I don't have to do my tutorials or Zoom meetings, although I got the date wrong, it's actually April 2nd. And then the last day of semester, basically for the same reason. It means my TA duties are coming to an end, which is nice. And also didn't want to put the date here, but my birthday's in April, so that's a fun day for me. So on the right hand side, as you can see, I'm doing my habit tracker, and I also wanted to do this gradient effect for the lettering. I thought the habit tracker is such a good idea and really helps keep me on top of things I want to do, and really does help turn these things into habits. And it's also really nice to look back at the month and see what you did. It's part of the reason I like making these bullet journals. So I saw some people making just these grids of a calendar without the dates, which looks more clean, and you don't really need the numbers of the dates there as long as you know when it is, which you can tell by the shape. So I'm going to do it this way, and before, I'm going to track my iron, my stretching, my violin practice, and my exercising. And then I'm just going to put this washi tape here for fun. I just want to experiment with that. And the final Pokemon I'm drawing is Clefairy. I really like her. I have a doll of her. But I really messed this up, so I think I'll just kind of speed through this and maybe ignore her. Finally, to make it look a bit more filled in, I'm just going to add some cute borders and some like background hearts and moons and stars and whatnot. So this is what the April spread looks like in the end. What do you guys think? Also, what are you guys doing for April? Anything exciting? I guess if you're in university as well, you're probably happy that the semester is almost finished. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next plan with me. Bye bye.